Hello, and welcome to our video series on exploratory data analysis and how to make it more efficient. So, in our previous videos, we have talked about how we can create different functions to make uh, the process of EDA easier. So, this video will be carried forward by me and my friend Vivaswan. So, in this case, now using the previous data, salaries, we are going to create a new function, basically two new functions for missing value imputation and outlier analysis. Now, at times, our data might have quite a few null values, which might affect the output of the analysis. So, in that case, we need to do missing value imputation and treat the data in order to minimize the effect of missing values. Here, we have tried to create a function which will not only find those values in our data set, but also treat those missing values. Now, there are many ways to for missing values treatment depending on the data structure. Here, we have used one of those ways wherein we'll replace the missing values for numerical data by mean, and for categorical variables, we have used mode. Now, for this would be one function. Now, second, we have created one more function for outlier analysis. Now, our data might have outliers which might affect the skewness in of the variable. So, to like the visualization, the graphs do not exactly give us the exact count of the outliers. So here we'll try to create a function which will give us the exact count of those outliers. Further, if need be, we can also replace such outliers by with upper bound values and the lower bound values. This is a technique basically which is known as Windsorization. If need be, then only we do such replacement. Otherwise, we generally only depending on the demand of the data and the analysis we do that. Okay, so let us continue with outlier analysis first. We have created a function outlier underscore count, which will take the data set. Now, using the for loop, we have you taken like employee dot describe dot columns will give us all the numerical variables in the data set. So like in Q1 and Q3, we have defined the quantile, quartile, that would be like 25 percentile, and then the third quartile, that would be 75 percentile. Then we have calculated IQR, which is quartile 3 minus quartile 1. So next we are uh, in the function we are calculating the upper bound and lower bound for the same. In the next kernel, we are calling the function to get the count of such outliers. So here we can see that column ID has 0 outliers, base pay has 21, overtime pay has 43 outliers, other pay has 101 outliers, benefits has 0, total pay 103, total pay benefits also has 103 outliers. Now, a few outliers might not affect the data very much, the analysis very much, but now, in case we are having 103 outliers for a if the data set has only limited number of records, and then we are having these many outliers, then we might need to check in the data more. So this is all about getting the count of outlier analysis. Further, my friend Vivaswan will continue.
Hi, I'll be explaining the missing value imputation function. So we have named the function as imputation, and we'll be passing the employee data to the function. Using the function we have previously created, which is called cat underscore num. We are separating the categorical and numerical variables. Uh, so here, using the for loop, we'll be iterating over the numerical columns, and we'll be printing the number of null values for each of the columns, and using the fill na function which is there in pandas, will be imputing the null values with the mean of each of the variables. So similarly for categorical variables, we'll be imputing the null values for the categorical variables with the mode of each of the variable. So I'll run this function, and like Shweta has explained this. Uh, okay. This function, let us see the null value number of null values this function has. This data has. From the output, we can see that overtime has 47 null values, other pay has 191, benefits has 235, and the job title it has 45. And this function has replaced those values with a mean for the numerical variables, and with mode for the categorical variables. So thank you.